Hello, folks, and welcome back to Legend of the Five Rings. We've had a little bit of a silly things, but we're fine. We're all good. We're all happy. How are you? Everybody good?
Yes.
Yes.
We're good.
Waiting for the next
Fantastic.
technical
Fine now.
problems.
Working.
Yeah, it's one of those days. Right, we're going to start at the top and introduce yourself and your character, please. We'll start with Mr. Ian.
Hi, I'm Ian. I play Akihiro, clearly the best swordsman of the party, although he's not scared to tell people that either.
Miss B. Just taking a drink.
Hi, I'm B. I play Heichi Xiaofan, one of the awesome Shugenjas. There's no rivalry in the Shugenjas because all Shugenjas are awesome.
Mr. Andy.
Hello, I'm Andy. I play Takahiro, the best swordsman in the party. Partly as well because he has a personality and he can do things besides.
Overrated.
Yeah.
Overrated.
He can talk to people. He doesn't
What
just.
do you want to do that for?
He's not a one-dimensional character.
Not at all.
Mr.
Billy the
Ken.
Bird.
I play Heichi Takahashi, who is the other awesome Shugenja, echoing what B said.
And finally for tonight, we have Mr. Kyle.
Hi, I'm Kyle. I play Heichi Ryutao. I'm the one and only archer.
We don't
Which
have
automatically makes him the best.
Yeah.
we don't have a Ben for various reasons. So you'll have no quips of random Zen wisdom. Weirdly. Right, so when last we left off, the players had just discovered a hidden note from the inside of the goblin boss's helmets. And that note says, watch for the 6, tell me when they leave, the one that waits. And that's where we left it. So they've just had a big fight. They're patching up what very little scratches that they had, if any.
No, it's not. I've not. I was the only one who got scratched. I got hit in the foot, as is tradition, by a goblin. So I haven't actually been patched up yet, but I'm probably not showing any sign of injury, even though there's blood gushing from my toes.
Yeah.
Have you done anything about that? I thought, didn't Xiaofan do a heal on it?
I don't think so.
Nope.
I've still got damage.
You're not bleeding, though, are you? You're not kind of losing.
No.
bits of bleed.
That was flavour.
Yeah.
Where's it gone? It's gone to the. It's on information there. I've got 13 wounds at the present moment.
What left?
No, total. So
Yeah,
taken
can you imagine?
13. So I'm actually under my
Taken.
healthy stats. So I've not actually got any penalties at all yet, but I do have a minor wound.
You
Right.
into the lava goblin and jump out and finish him off.
Yes,
I think we should probably take care of that.
but also wasn't there some desire to try to use this spell one of your spells to try and figure out who'd written this note or what we could figure out about them?
I mean,
but
there's two
I would like the
Shugenjas,
healing as
151
well.
on
but-
the... Yeah. Takahashi.
Yeah.
Do
Oh,
you have
sorry.
the
Yes.
Do you have the reflections of Panku?
I do.
If you look at the note and see if there's any way of gleaning any more information whilst I heal up Takahiro's injury, can split the spells that way.
Okay. So there's no raises option on the spell.
No. It's I think it's just a straight do it and DM's discretion. And I will
No problem.
I will cast regrow the wound on Takahiro, just whilst you're doing that.
Okay. Yeah, it's easily done. Takahashi.
Yes. Correct.
You get the feeling that the person who's held it the longest is was a goblin. They held it a little bit longer than the boss that you see in front of you, because you actually see this goblin handing it to the boss. You also then get an image of a woman's hand with a calligraphy brush writing this letter. And then there's a slam, and you've come into a blocked wall. And on this, you recognize there are some symbols and stuff, and you hear a whisper in your head go, "Ah, grandson, they do not wish for people to know who they are, so they hide themselves from this particular spell."
Okay. I'm going to say to the others after a bit of concentration. So the goblin that held it is the one that jumped in the lava, the longest, or the dead ones.
No, it was the one that was actually thrown in the lava
Right. Okay. By the
right at the
boss.
very start. Yeah,
By the
by
boss.
the two hench goons.
Good. Okay. So yeah, I'll say I can't see or work out who created it, but the goblin that was thrown, he was the messenger who gave it to the chief here.
Do we? So the do you explain that it's being blocked
No, I
magically?
cannot mention that at all.
Okay.
Just as a sort of observation piece from the this is not a note that's been scribbled on a bit of paper. It's been written with fine calligraphy.
Yes,
Okay.
it's beautiful penmanship.
And sorry, Ken, did you say that it was written by a woman? Did you say that?
I didn't say that. I didn't say
Okay.
that. I said I couldn't work out who it was written by. I couldn't see any visions or work out who it was written by.
Just out of character, and I know I brought this up before we started playing about having done this before. I'm sure we knew it's a woman who wrote this note. So
Was it this one? Because we've definitely done this before on another one. Because we did a drawing.
I think we got. Well, okay. Well,
I don't know.
But okay.
Yeah.
That's fine because we could remember having been. Do you think it was a woman that we felt drew the map that had, or no, the message that the Goblin Scout had to look out for us?
It was pictures of the six of us.
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah.
Right? Pictures. Was it those that were drawn by the woman you're thinking, or are you thinking of something else?
Sorry,
You,
in
you
my
can't.
memory, and it might be faulty because everyone else thinks different, is I thought we'd done this same sort of spell on this note, and it was a woman who wrote it. But if that's not the case, it was definitely must have been the drawing
The other one.
because
Yeah.
If you
Because I don't remember. I
you have
don't remember it being a woman that night. The drawing of the pictures. It was a. I thought it was a blow.
let's it might be my bad memory. Let's not get
It
distracted.
might have,
Carry on.
I
Carry
mean,
on.
if you look
Tom
through
knows he was be
Yeah,
able
no,
to judge because it's been like weeks and weeks between games.
yeah, it's been weeks between games.
if you look back on the dice tracker, there isn't a previous occurrence of the spell. It's all the combat. So I don't think it's been, because when you cast the spell, when you click the buttons to cast the spell, it puts the spell description in the chat and it's not there. So I
Okay.
think Ian's
Yeah,
memory
it's my
is
misrecollection. Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
old men and memory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you were
I am younger than you, just.
the last time you used it, used the spell was actually on the pottery shards in the graveyard. What you're remembering is that Ken's grandmother whispered to him as soon as Ken examined the notes.
Ah, right, okay.
When she pointed out the symbol, yeah, which is in the handouts, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. Fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that the mysterious
Yeah.
rune?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Can
not
you
that
can you
old,
remind me of
just
the mysterious
old.
rune? Was that hidden in something?
That was
No,
hidden in the corner of the flag on your back,
That was it.
in the picture.
In the picture, that was it.
In the
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So,
All making
Yeah.
sense now.
yeah,
It's all come together.
yeah.
Oh, you can see my suitcase. You can't see my Zimmer frame behind that though.
um, if we are finding a lot of notes and maps and pieces that directly relate to us in some way. Either it's a picture of us or they mention us. I I don't even know if this is anything dangerous for us. It doesn't indicate that this is particularly bad, but I can't see why the clandestine nature of it if it isn't. So
nothing
Someone is using
this,
goblins to track us.
Well,
yeah,
nothing can be good in that.
yeah,
But
which means that
go on.
well, there are many goblins, and if this is not the only copy, then our whereabouts and what we are doing has already likely been reported back to whoever this is. Do we want to prioritize finding out what this is right now,
Um,
or do we want to continue on our?
I don't
You may
see
have
the
already
point
booked
of.
Scout.
So Heiji sort of went down that hole and discovered tunnels going off it. But I don't see any point in going to investigate those at this time, because that's clearly not where. If we've got some elegant hand writing beautiful calligraphy notes, that just doesn't feel to me that we're going to find that
it's
down
not goblin.
some sort of goblin tunnel. So I think we
It's
can.
unlikely.
I think we continue with our mission to go to Ryutaro. Who was it? It was the
Fox Clan.
was it Fox Clan?
Yes.
Let's go the Fox Clan then. I
Yep.
think we should just go with the knowledge that we're being watched.
Well, I mean, bluntly, if we spot any more goblins, we kill them. We find out if they've got pictures of us or not, and we track the tracking of us. if that makes sense.
That's not a bad
Yes.
plan. Also, if we,
How?
they may reveal
Sorry.
themselves eventually if we carry on doing things that may not interest them. They may, if we don't follow their lead, they may come after us
Are
inquisitively.
you proposing that Takahiro leads a boring life to try and deceive these goblins?
You can't get any more bored in his real life. Let's face it.
I will confess that
Hero.
there are a lack of
You would say such
entertainments in the
things.
Borderlands. It was much more exciting socially within the Cranelands. I mean, there were people you could hold a decent
Socially,
conversation with. Well,
I
that-
can
But yes,
understand there's
all the
not.
poetry rooms were so amazing.
He didn't have to worry about what footwear he was wearing either, did he?
no, that is clearly an issue. I
Anyway.
feel the need to go and talk to which is the clan that is it Unicorn who go and deal with barbarians a lot? I feel like I've heard these stories of these barbarian things called iron shod boots. I feel like I need a pair.
But in fairness, I think Takiro makes a good point. We came down here because we didn't want to leave an enemy behind us, but the enemy is clearly in front of us. The fact that they're planning ahead for our arrival everywhere would suggest that they know what we're doing. So, I for once, I agree with Takiro that we just need to plough on because we don't know what others have planned.
Well, I think we need to plough on, but I think we also need to, if you reread, watch for the six, tell me when they leave, the one that waits. So are they waiting for us to leave so that they can attack us at some point in the future? Or are they waiting for us to leave so they can attack our base,
The Boar Clan.
the Boar Clan, once we've left? We've no idea which way it is, but we need to warn.
How?
Haven't you got some way of communicating with our daimyo?
Yes.
So I think we should alert
Tom,
him.
how far away are we distance-wise from home?
Not that far, probably around 20 miles. This was your first day
yeah.
leave. Yeah, it was.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you left in the morning. From
In that case,
Shiro Heichi, you didn't leave from the lair. So yeah.
I'll
Also-
probably do.
Sorry, before we
Sorry.
send the messages, who's left at Hero Shiro Heichi? Because as much as we like to think that we're the bee's knees, it's not like we left the place defenceless. Is
No,
it?
no, no. I'm not saying we are.
No.
Right?
No.
I think we're
don't jump
anything
down.
but.
But at the same time, what have we got? What have we bringing with us that leaves Shiro Heichi vulnerable? Because there are plenty of swords there that can defend the site. What have we got that makes us special?
2 Shugenjas.
2 out of 3 Shugenjas,
Like, I don't want to.
and
You
the
got to go
best
back now.
and the
Three-
second
Sorry.
best swordsman,
Well,
and the best archer.
I mean, it could just be. It could simply be that. It could be.
But do you
could be
think though that
mixed
they
in.
say wait for the 6 if it's 2 Shugenjas?
Yeah, that's what I was
True.
trying
Very
to
good point.
get to. Like, why us as a whole? But I don't think we're going to speculate and come up with the answer now.
No, but it's something to remember moving
Yeah,
forward.
Definitely.
Why are we special? Why have we been picked out for this level of? Apart from being
Possibly.
very good at what we do.
It does feel like it's something more to do with us going somewhere and us leaving, tracking us, rather than trying to do something once we've left. I quite agree, but we just need to cover that small chance, I think.
I disagree,
Yeah.
obviously.
The only thing that would put I say the only thing, the thing that springs to my mind about having a target on our back is our knowledge of something we shouldn't have knowledge of, which is blood speakers, because we have already engaged with them, and that is not something that the general public should know about, or anyone should know about.
And once we've left the Boar lands, we are vulnerable.
Hmm.
More vulnerable than when we are surrounded by our brothers and sisters.
Let me send this message, and
Let's get out of this cave first. And
yeah. Well, I'm not too far out, just in case we're seen. Because if I can send a message discreetly before, then they won't know that we've done that,
Mhm.
and then we can carry on and pretend like we're just carrying on. So if we go sort of nearish the entrance of the cave.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh.
I do want to remind you that when you went round using By the Light of Lord Moon, that
Mhm.
reveals things that are purposely hidden. It
Okay.
didn't ping when you went near like their sleeping bit.
So we haven't done a
Yeah.
proper investigation of the area, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Should we look
thought
over
that
this?
someone had done a.
No, you did. Heichi did an investigation down the bottom of that
Okay.
pit, but you didn't check for like the bedding or anything like that. You were checking for traps, checked for things hidden, using By the Light of Lord Moon.
I shall
You
have
didn't
a.
actually just. Yeah.
I'll have a route through
We'll all
those.
just have a poke round, won't we? Yeah.
What is that? Is
Yeah.
that investigation?
Yep. Straight investigation.
20.
20. Lovely. Okay. And Akihiro, what did you do? Were you doing an investigation as
Yeah, I
well?
would. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
See, business.
Six.
Sort of play.
Excellent. You. So, in one of the next to one of the bedrolls, in fact, this is the one that we've got the slightly nicer furs, that sort of thing. You find a bag, just a straight, simple satchel bag. In that, you find a battered box. When you open it up, you can see that it's actually got like ink and like not very good calligraphy brush and some more papers. Yeah. And in that those pile of papers, you find a couple of other pieces of beautifully written stuff, which are a little bit old. They're a bit older. There's a bit of like tearing. They haven't been looked after properly. But you also see some very quite crude sketches that include things like who got like patrols. It includes things like map of the movements in the Boarlands that they've seen from the mountains, and it's not. But you can see that this. In fact, give me a calligraphy. Either of you can give me calligraphy roll.
I think Ryutaro also did.
Yeah, I'd search in as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got
okay.
26 as well.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
But I will not be doing calligraphy.
Yeah.
Where's calligraphy?
High skill.
I don't have
high
it.
believe.
skills. Nor do I, but you can
You
do it on
don't have
train.
calligraphy?
No, it's about
Really?
it's one of the few skills I don't have.
Really? Shock.
You are denounced
Oh,
as a
that's so
crane
funny.
now.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. You know, we the dragon up in the mountains, no chance. But hey, you.
You can do it untrained if you wish, because Akihiro did
Yes.
it untrained. Same role.
The dragon
Okay.
up in the mountains.
Yeah.
What you see is that you can see that there's like reports of like merchants, yeah, with like bundles of this, bundles of that, quite not very detailed, but it has like the routes that the merchants took to come in, which is the larger, more commonly known routes as well. But you do see within it there is also a very there's quite a basic cipher key in there as well, and there's some other pages that look like random words, random letters, because everything's in obviously is in kanji. So yeah,
Okay. If I realise there's some sort of cipher around it,
yeah.
I'll go, Xiaofan, come over here.
What you got? What you get there, friend?
I don't.
Uh,
There's something weird here. I don't understand. Because I'm assuming it's bits that I don't understand in the text, or
Yeah.
I'll show it to the person I know is good at that shit.
I have an emphasis in cipher.
Yeah.
May I roll?
You can.
Nice.
44. Oof.
44.
Us amateurs step back.
Yeah.
Xiaofan just sort of like just takes a fucking brush out of nowhere, doing tallies in her head.
Okay. So you've got in fact you've got all of the things easily. So you find references to other locations of what are in fact is a cell of spies. Yeah, they all seem to be part of the same tribe, the Watchful Eyes.
Ooh. I'll say this out loud as I'm reading it. So,
Yep.
watchful eyes, yeah.
Yep. You see there's a tally of merchant caravans, but also that there's signs of merchant extortion.
Okay.
So getting the merchants to like pay bribes, that sort of stuff. You also find there is some crude writing again in this cipher with other cells of this tribe.
Okay.
And you find some partially burned orders.
Okay. What can I read from those?
Again, it mentions the six. And specifically you like the pictures that you saw, and they are more concerned about finding information about you six than the Boar Clan.
Okay. So I sort of tell everyone that.
There's one more thing that you find.
Yep, go on in.
Yep. It's almost like a diary, but it's not. It's somebody ranting about working for themselves, getting out from under the control. We know what we're doing. We should be breaking free. That sort of thing.
Hmm. As in, when you say they're ranting about we should be free, we should, are they talking like about themselves as a singular person, or as the tribe is, or this cell of spies are trying to break free from the?
Ooh. Okay. You need to find some sort. Oh, you got. Is empathy is a skill? Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got
Give me an
empathy as a
empathy
skill.
roll to try and understand this.
Oh.
It's kind of like an insight. 35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is more about, say, less about this single person and more about
Group of
the
people.
tribe of goblins being free.
Oh shit. Okay. So this writing seems to be from a goblin, and the spies are goblins.
Yeah.
That I can make out that these watchful eyes tribe
Yeah.
are goblins.
Yeah.
We're looking for somebody, presumably Rokugani, who has employed goblins to be spies, which frankly is ingenious, but I didn't realize they could even read and write. Um, I don't know if that's problematic on me, but it's somewhat effective. There's cells of these goblins, the watchful eyes, everywhere. But they are specifically watching for us. They don't seem to be too happy with who they're working for, though.
Is there any? You're relaying a lot of this, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm relaying all of it.
Is there anything in there that indicates them receiving payment? So
Is
are they mercenaries who are doing it because they're being paid, or are they doing it because of a loyalty
bribe,
or
like
fear
a
or
blackmail.
yeah?
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Tom?
Um, there's no mention of payments with that role of empathy. It is kind of like raging against your bosses, raging against at a situation where you are powerless to change, or unless something happens, they're basically under the thumb of someone. They're under the control of someone.
In a horrible thought that's just popped into my head, we could potentially approach this problem differently next time if the goblins are not particularly happy with who it is they are working for. Perhaps some kind of negotiation can happen next time. Might get a bit more information out of them next time.
Is that an e-couch comment?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
I look
I
towards Takahashi and see what
Yeah,
his
same. I
Yeah.
reaction to that
literally
is.
I think everyone's looking at Takahashi and just waiting.
Takahashi has been more quiet than normal, and he looks to be reflecting and thinking to himself. When that is said, he perks up or looks up and shakes his head.
Well, it was worth a thought.
They need a good union, don't they? I
Unionize.
What this smacks of to me is the fact there's a wider organisation here. It's not something that's happening around the Boar lands because we're here. we've obviously kicked a particular hornet's nest, and it's drawn some attention.
Mm.
That worries me because up till now, as Xiaofan said, I was assuming the goblins are just a menace. Wherever they are, they're a menace. We deal with it, but now there seems to be a wider plan that joins them together, which, considering the number and their is worrying.
I don't think all the goblins are being drawn together. I think something or someone is using some of them for their own purposes. It's not all goblins should be killed, but it's not the goblins we should fear. It's those who think they can pull their strings.
Yeah.
Something is going on. I agree.
Very specific strings are being pulled, and that
Yeah, someone's
point,
organising the goblins for their own
Akihiro
purposes.
realises how much he's been talking and shuts up.
Some of the goblins, these goblins,
Right.
are they? Why are we important?
I think
That is
at the
the
present moment
question.
that's speculation. We don't know.
We correct.
Yeah, there's lots of different things, as I've mentioned, our knowledge of blood speakers, our involvement with
This
other groups.
plot will it, they are organised and after us. Let's carry on. They will find us.
Well, we need to keep looking as we progress on for any more goblins to
Yeah.
because we spotted that one by chance, assuming he was about to ambush us, or it was about to be about ambushed by goblins, and it was just one who was just trying to track our passage. So he would not have engaged with us at all.
We wouldn't have even known he was there.
No, apart from some lucky someone was lucky and spotted him. But so if we carry on, and if we catch more goblins, we can try. What we want to do is interrogate them. They won't know why they're doing it, but they might know who. If we get someone senior enough, we might get as to who's ordering it. But that could just be. They may not know exactly who the person is. They may just know that it's someone more senior in their watchful eyes tribe. Anyway, I think we should carry on for the moment.
Carry on.
And
I want to. Sorry.
I was going to say, and contact our
Damien.
That's the word.
That's what I'll do. I'll use the bird spell to contact Damio and basically relay what we've discovered about these goblins, and that they are watching for us. But obviously, our concern is that the clan potentially might be targeted if we're gone. But it seems that we are. Basically, everything that we know so far in it. I will do so in a cipher that Doe can read, so that Doe can. Oh, actually, the spell takes it directly to the person, doesn't it? It can't be intercepted.
Yeah.
So
It's the bird that whispers in the ear, but
that
everyone
was
else.
it. Yeah. So
Says,
actually,
shit. Do you want
yes,
to make the roll, please?
yes. The only thing is, I don't think I've actually put this spell in my thing yet. Because oh no, yes I have. There it is. It's only a level 1 spell.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no problem. That's fine. As told to the
Oh yeah.
told to the bird who
Yeah.
who is presumably going to pass it on.
I am desperately short of a lot of spells. I got a bunch of fire spells left, but I think I have like one more air I can do ever until we rest. Just to
Well, let's
remind people.
continue on our journey and then find somewhere to rest.
Mm.
What time is it?
Uh,
What time is it?
time is now it's coming up to it. It's the early evening.
Okay.
The sun is
So
starting to set.
I don't disagree with. No, I always disagree with Takira, but I don't necessarily disagree. We're moving on, but should we not? We have this opportunity. If anyone's spying on what we're doing, they've seen us come into the cave. They haven't seen us leave. They've got no clue. They're not coming up till now. Why they're going to come in now? Do we not rest here? If we go elsewhere, we're into open country. Whereas I think we could probably find a more defensible place here. You're worried
Because
about what's going to come up
Do-
the cave. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
we've left.
We don't have any of our stuff.
Yeah, we've left
Yeah.
Yeah,
our servants. Do we just
Yeah.
bring
Fair
Guru, or
point,
do we
well made.
bring the 2 porters
You
as
roll the
well?
2 as well.
Porters.
Pauses,
Yeah,
yeah,
we've
fair
got
point. But they're
Someone really should work out
Where-
what their names are, because I'm never going to ask
I
them.
did. I have.
I've
I
got-
have
No.
got
I've
the
got
I
their
know,
names.
I know you've told us, Tom.
Oh.
I'm not. I
Yeah.
am never going to ask it. Takira's never going to ask them. They're
Yeah.
just servants.
how far back are they? Because we told them to go back.
No,
Yeah, they only went back a little ways, just so that we knew that they were in somewhere safe.
I mean,
They're not far from us, I don't think.
if we don't go
Okay.
back to
No,
the
they're-
soon
they're not
fairly
far
soon, they'll
from it.
think we're dead and return home as well.
no, fair point, well made. Yeah, so I forgot that.
I think they're only about an hour away from us, because our search didn't take that long, did it?
No.
No, exactly.
Um,
They're not far back from where you spotted the first goblin.
Yeah, fair enough.
So we could always bring them up this way, because, like you say,
Except we had to
a-
climb a
a
cliff
cave.
and
Yeah.
and they've got lives. We've got. I mean, weren't we all on horses?
We've got ponies, haven't we? Yeah, we've got ponies.
Yeah.
Never mind. We'll go find somewhere else. Ryutaro is a really good scout, isn't he?
Yes, I am.
I'm sure he'll
Find us a
find
way
us.
to get here from there. Yeah.
Easy, we just go back.
He's too smart.
Yeah, not happening. Okay.
Right. So we'll.
we carry on.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can get back to the porters, etc., and you carry on down the path the way that you were going, because Ryutaro knows that there's a small, like, just off the path. I don't know what they're called. Like bothy. It's just like a mountaineer's hut. So to keep, say, in case people get lost on the mountains, etc. There's a little covered stable area. It's very, very basic. It's a single room with stables attached, with like a cooking pits, and like you'll find in the cupboards there is some futon and blankets and stuff. They're not the best quality, but they are clean. And yeah, you can spend the night here safely.
Nice.
Safely.
Does Takahiro send his send all the servants out so he doesn't have to share a room with them.
The servants are extremely
Wow.
busy because Guru is cooking my food, and presumably the other two are looking after the livestock. So
To
they're working.
be fair, they probably would be looking after the ponies.
I mean, if any of you wish to do manual work, by all means go ahead. But that is what we brought servants with us.
I will make a point if that's Takehiro's actual position. I will make a point to go out and help with carrying the animals and actually helping with those manual tasks.
I'm
As a minor
convinced
plan,
that
I'd do that anyway.
Takahiro, I'm convinced, will one day inspire a revolution, but from the wrong side.
Noted.
brilliant. It's going to happen now.
That's all right. They all feel sorry for him because he's a crane that can't do calligraphy.
Wow.
That's fair. That is quite fair, actually. So, okay. Is there anything you guys wanted to do, or do you want to crack on?
Not whilst. We are. So we're resting overnight, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a cooking going on here. Yeah, some food has to be sorted. Yeah.
Guru will cook for you, don't worry.
Ooh.
Do you reckon Guru cooks everyone's meals?
Yeah.
Does he just does everyone's meals? Oh, bless him.
Yeah, I tell him to cook for
I
everyone.
mean, Xiaofan doesn't mind.
You see, this is you mock me, but then you eat the food that Guru cooks for you.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
so you have that love.
100%. Yes.
Please, I at least don't have a double standard.
I like my double standards.
I teach Guru how to sharpen a knife, to slice flesh. That's fine.
I think he's probably
Oh no.
He's probably been planning that for months.
Teach him where the
No,
most vital vein is in the foot.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. When you take the knife off of him, you go, "Oh, you know how to sharpen a blade."
Yeah, I guess that. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Now you're deeply
Like-
worried.
well, you have to have a sharp knife to prep food.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm sending you
No,
a message.
Okay. Wait a second.
Right. To my Discord.
Discord. Cool. Let me nip over to that quickly.
I'm still writing it.
Oh, okay.
I spend the evening ribbing Takahiro about his calligraphy skills.
I mean, game mechanics wise, I believe we can all write. It's just that you have to have the calligraphy skill to do it beautifully, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you can all read and write.
I shall
I know, right?
I shall produce my highly expensive. I actually have checked. I have. Where is it? Oh God, I'm sure it's going.
I think that's the
Is
moment.
this
Like,
going to be?
I have
no
I have a writing box and sheets of paper.
Yeah, all the gear, no
Yeah.
fucking idea. Yeah.
I think
You're the
Xiaofan
kid that
up
buys
to
all
that
the
point is
crayons
sort
and
of like
eats them.
smugly doing calligraphy, but with this very worn and old set of calligraphy tools. And then he takes out his like gold-plated fucking
with a
everything,
crane
and I just
embossed
sort of,
on the
like,
top of it.
put mine away. Yeah,
Yeah.
Just tiny. Oh, I don't want to play that game anyway.
No, you just produce something that looks beautiful. You can even do a calligraphy roll off if you want to show him up.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh.
I wasn't
Yeah.
calligraphy part of our Genbu. Is it Genbuku right at the very, very start?
I think so, actually, because
So
I think it was the only thing I was good at.
Yeah, I see.
was
I
the
am
calligraphy,
fully
'cause I
aware.
and everything else. Yeah. Just waiting for Tom to read.
There you go. Yep. I've replied. So. Right.
Well, no, I don't want to do anything.
You don't do anything? No?
No.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything that
Uh,
we need to do, is there? There's no other research or...
Obviously, Akihiro will go out and do 30 minutes of general sword training and calisthenics, that sort of stuff, just for going for a run is not really in this area, but he needs to do a bit of exercise and he'll be okay for the night.
While he thinks no one is looking, Takahiro is going to practice the calligraphy strokes he was taught as a child.
I love it.
A, B.
No worries. 5 seconds.
I'll do a bit of meditation and might go for a small
Happy for you to.
hunting.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, fresh food.
We could do it.
Yeah.
Tom, some other time.
Yeah. You sure?
I think, Kyle, our basic plan for sustenance, we've bought some food, but I think the basic plan was that Ryutaro would regularly hunt to supplement the food on the journey.
I'm not one of your skivvies.
I was saying this as a player, not as a character.
Yeah.
But also, you should.
Okay, so
Right, it's fair to say that I have got a bow. I'm not very good at it, so as long as
Train you
Ryutaro is
one
willing
a little
to willing to show me the errors of my ways, I'm more than willing to learn.
okay.
I can teach you
Hold
bow
that
use, but I
thought.
can't teach you my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold that thought, because Takahashi, that you feel a breeze come past you, and as if someone has grabbed your hands and started to lead you towards the door. But there's nobody there that you can see.
With our messages, is it?
Sorry, you broke up a little bit.
This is before we're talking about the messages that I sent you to do some.
Yeah.
This is okay. So okay, I'll fully aware of the karma. I'll accept it and follow.
Yeah. When you step out, obviously the moon is just coming up, and you can see sitting on the porch. You can see your grandmother. Hello, Taka-chan. How are you?
I'm well. I'll go over and sit down next to her.
Yeah. So, I know you have spent time on the wall. I know you've spent time defending this empire. But I know you don't have many that you would consider friends. And I would introduce you to some if you wished.
Okay. You always looked after me as a child.
I will say this. These friends of mine, and you can hear an emphasis in her voice when she says friends.
Like what kind? Like
Can you give me like an empathy roll, if not like
sorry?
an awareness roll? Can you give me like an empathy roll? Because I
Yeah.
can't remember if you got that skill. If you don't, then give me an awareness roll.
Empathy. Let me have a look. Is it?
It's a
I don't
high
know.
skill, but it's one of the ones that we added.
I have it, but it's not trained. I've got it in. Oh, it's not a school one, but I have it as a skill. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can roll it. Yeah, you can roll it trained then.
No, I don't think I've got it trained. How do I know if I've got it trained?
Do you have a point in it?
I have a point in it. Yeah.
Yeah, in that case, you're trained in it.
Oh, okay.
If you've got, yeah, the school thing is only for certain techniques.
The school is the ones that you get when you, as part of your school, isn't it? When you start.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
certain techniques can find out what are school skills and so on. So okay.
Not bad, bro.
There is a, yeah, it's a pretty good one. There is a bitterness when she emphasizes the word
Right.
friends. Yeah. And she says, they say they have the best interests of the Empire, but I'm no longer as sure as I once was.
Mm.
There is a hidden group that have been hidden for quite a few generations who have desires to raise man above Kami, raise man above the celestial order. And you have just stumbled onto one of their plots. Now, I don't know what this is, but I am telling you now to be careful. They have a name, but they do not wish this name to be known. They have killed people just for uttering the name, but they cannot kill me again.
Is it the ones you have spoken about before?
Yes. It is a secret society that has kept itself secret for generations through all means. There is nothing that is beyond them. They will do whatever they deem necessary to meet their ends.
Is there any way to, I guess not, spot them? Any mannerisms or secret signs that I might notice?
There are, and I will grant you this knowledge. However, nothing is obvious. You would have to search. And there are layers upon layers, plans within plans. Whatever you think you know merely a fraction. Whatever I knew was only slightly more than a fraction.
Well, that That's good because I didn't think I knew anything.
Exactly. Taka-chan, this is... If they have taken an interest in you, then I need to tell you these things. Before this, they were a boogeyman, but now they've taken an interest. You need to be aware of them and aware of how deadly they are. You should consider telling your friends, but emphasize how dangerous this is. Just having this knowledge.
Are you sure none of them are?
No. No. I have not seen any signs, but my former friends were many and varied, and I barely knew any of them. I knew what I needed to know for the job that I was doing, but I got disillusioned with it when your father was born, and then I attempted to leave when you were born.
Hmm. Do you have any names?
She reaches up and she puts 2 fingers in your forehead, and just runs them down your nose. Just, like forehead all the way down your nose, then boops your nose. And at that point, you learn everything that she ever knew, what symbols she was looking for, what mannerisms, the small amount that she knew. You can give yourself for free in the skills knowledge of the colats, Kolat.
Yeah. So it's a law skill. So I've got to
Yeah.
add another law skill to it, or do I add a
Yeah.
emphasis on law?
No, you add another law skill.
Okay.
How the layout of the character sheet is a little bit weird. You have to go law, what it is, and then the emphasis is further on. You've got like a specialities and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So,
It's the one that is a weird thing.
so what rank do I get it in? Law.
You
So
get
how
one
do I
point.
add a skill? Law. So law. Law, and it's colat, which is not an emphasis,
Yeah,
but that's the subtype of it. Get it a rank
yeah,
1. Okay. Rank 1.
yeah,
And it's intelligence. Okay.
yes,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
I'll jump off the cliff.
Okay, new character. Yep.
You're not going to get me alive.
Yeah. She, after the boop on the nose, she smiles and goes, I'm not going to disappear. I'm still going to judge you. I'm still going to tell you off when you do something stupid. But now you have the knowledge of what could be really stupid. I shall see you later, Taka-chan. And she just fades away.
I'll say goodbye in whatever greeting I used to call her.
Yeah. Oma.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So next morning, unless there's something in particular anyone wants to do. Ken, do you want to tell these guys what just happened?
Not at the
Or
moment.
do you? Yeah. Okay.
I need to process. Takahashi needs to process.
Yeah.
He will be. He will, however, be on the lookout for the signs or anything in this group, like these people, and I might be trying to kind of search for stuff over the
Okay.
next few days. But
In that case, you can give me a law call out, but change it to awareness, just for this one roll.
I'm gonna extra shifty in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all acting
It's
super shifty.
yeah. No, it's actually trained. You are now classed as trained in it. So you want to re-roll that. Yeah. Oh. 26. Yeah. 1 point more.
it could be all the difference.
Yeah, very much can be. Does anybody wish to actually you can all by turn tell Mr. Ken if you are Colat or not. That's a resounding no. You don't see anything.
Okay.
You don't see any signs from anybody that they are Colat.
I don't trust it.
As
I
a
don't trust
player,
them, though.
as a player,
Yeah.
I was thinking.
has the word
Sorry.
Kolat come up at all before?
No.
Only with Ken.
Okay, right. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I don't even know. It's the first time I've heard the word. So,
In fairness, so what you were saying, it's a bit close. So
You're not.
okay, fair enough. Because
Yeah,
I don't
you're
understand.
not.
What okay.
No. Yeah, I can tell you you're not. You're something else.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Another secret society.
Different cult.
Different cult, yeah.
Just like Xiaofan is not a scorpion but a tortoise. But not a tortoise, but it's a scorpion
And dodgy
and a
as fuck.
boar. Yeah.
I'm not Colat though.
Well, let me be the judge of that, young lady.
All right,
It's like
fair enough.
Takahiro is Crane. But he can't write.
Yeah, you sure he's Crane? All Crane have
Wow,
calligraphy.
you're never gonna live this down, Andy. This is the worst mistake you've ever made. You should have just put 1 point in it. 1 point, and you'd be fine.
genuinely, I've been meaning to.
I need to
And
have
1
roasts.
XP.
I'm going to get to bed, guys. Thanks. Great
Yeah.
session
No,
again.
Yeah, cheers,
No
Ken.
worries.
Ken, leave your camera on, please.
Okay.
Right, you are.
Right, you are.
Yeah.
Turn light off. Turn light off. That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
just turn the lights off. You'll be fine.
I hope this
You don't want
isn't
to
your
see your
bedroom.
ugly face anyway. So.
Yeah, just-
Unless that's your bondage room, then, but hey.
yeah. Why
No,
would you
as
say
long as you
that?
just have a black light in there, then we're fine.
Be
No.
fair, Adam might come in here and have a shower later and get changed. So
Oh my god.
that's not my problem.
Okay,
Be nice.
fantastic.
I'll see you soon.
Yep, says it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
See you
cheers,
later,
Ken.
boss.
later.
Bye. Bye. I better mute the
Right.
mute.
Yeah. The rest of you next morning. Yeah. Takashi's a little bit withdrawn a little bit. He's contemplating something, but this could be anything as Shugenja.
I say to him, it's okay.
It could be indigestion. Hey, it's a big
Yeah,
guy.
it could be just. I say to
Yeah.
him, "Don't worry, we're not really going to make friends with the goblins," but that's all I say to him, and then walk away
Okay. So,
because that's
Um,
obviously what it's about.
yeah, of course. So, uh, so if I just put you onto the map quickly, because you have now the official map. Ding. Okay, are you guys scrolled out?
Well, yeah,
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I can see us,
Yeah.
and I can see a Fox Clan.
Yeah.
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 And
So
we're
you
somewhere in the
are
mountains
coming
here,
down.
aren't we, at the moment?
Yes.
Probably somewhere
Right.
here. Yeah.
So you are coming down the mountains just to the north of you.
Were we
You can
intending,
see the road.
were we intending on checking out this location?
Sorry?
Going via this location?
Oh, that is the
Yes. That's
that is
Masuna no Shiro.
the watchtower of the west. It's one
No,
of the
that's
Watchtower
the
of the
one
West,
above you.
yeah.
That's the it's Masuna no Shiro. The
which the trading village, trading city.
yeah, the trading village.
Well,
Yeah.
aren't we going via
Yeah,
there
but-
anyways? Doesn't the road go via there?
I'll tell you what. I'll put you onto the road map so you can see. Here you go.
Yeah.
Here's the road.
Because I could have sworn. Oh, have we seen this map before?
Yeah. This is the road
Okay.
map. Yeah. This is like the big main ones. Okay.
Okay. Where are we?
Right. It's
Oh,
not
I
the
see. I see where
best
we are.
map.
There we are.
Yeah, there
We're
you are.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a horrible map.
Yeah.
You
You,
should have
yeah,
just kept with
exactly.
the other one.
But it's
What
got
are
the
you
major
doing?
roads. Yeah, basically you're coming out between just south of Watchtower of the West, but north of Masuna no Shiro, which is the thingy. We're better off on the Boarland map.
Yeah.
Where it is? There it is. That's the one. I picked up the wrong one.
Hey. Oh, sort of.
There we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're coming out. Actually, yeah. Just about here. That's where we're coming out.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay. So you can go north to Katsuki no Higashi, Watchtower of the West to the south of you, and Masuna Shiro is also to the south of you, but west of the Watchtower of the West.
And what's it called? Masuna Shiro. Is that the trade village?
That was where the
Trading village.
the stonemasons.
We don't
They're
need to go.
making all of our
Um,
stone
We don't need to go there though, do we?
things.
Yeah, they do.
So I think we go to the Watchtower of the West and then head eastwards, don't we?
East. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's through
You're
the
going to go
Shinman,
through. Yeah, through the Shinman Mori.
because Ryutaro's besties with the spirits there, so we should be
Yeah, the
okay,
forest is
surely,
cool.
right?
You'll be fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, saw some
There's
passage again.
Yeah.
nothing wrong about a historical family curse of being cursed by bad luck kami. Nothing wrong. We'll be fine.
It will be good. We've good to retire. We're cooking his food, making sure he's happy.
Yeah. Yeah. Making sure he's had good luck every day. The
Fine.
Watchtower of the West is where a bunch of samurai are sent when they are essentially under punishment.
This is the disaffected
Mo-
group, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Well, they're exclusively Crab Clan, aren't they? Or is it all?
Yeah, Crab Clan and whoever's got the taint that are still useful. So
Oh, that's the Village of the Broken Dreams.
No.
It's the tainted
Oh.
one. Sorry, Watchtower
no.
of the West
No.
is.
That's where the wants to be
So-
posted to, isn't it?
Yeah, it's that's the one that it's the punishment one, the one that like you did bad. We can't punish you other than send you to the this tower that nobody wants to work at, basically. That's what the information you gave me anyway. The village of the broken
Yeah.
dreams is where people are tainted.
Yes, that is where the people are tainted, but they were started by Ronin. They're not affiliated with any particular clan.
Ah, okay. So Watchtower
Yeah.
of the West have some tainted people in it?
Yes. So it's like
Mm.
people at they're the ones that they're the insubordinates. They've got some tainted people, and so they're still useful to the crab.
Okay.
But yeah,
So like it's I'll be honest, I've tried to find some people there to just keep eyes on what's been going on, you know. But it's not a real hub of
no. This is the
commerce
punishment station,
or
basically.
trade. Yeah, it has no real interest for what I would think anything to do with our clan. But we're welcome to, I'm sure, check it out. Otherwise, we just
Yeah,
cross the cinnamon.
yeah. It's basically let's say it's a punishment station. It's where like the mostly criminals from the crab clan. Some people are tainted there, and so on. Being assigned there was dishonor, as you would be a crab station in the middle of nowhere, rather than being where the
On the
battles
front
were on the
lines.
wall.
Yeah.
You know, currently the 47th and 48th legions of the 3rd Crab Army are stationed there as punishment duty. You would know that.
Is this a place that Takahashi would want to avoid anyway? On that basis?
He's not being assigned there, and he's no longer Crab.
Yeah, it's just he understands the reputation of the place, and
Yeah. Does
He would
he
definitely
consider it? Yeah. Does he consider it tainted and not a desirable location?
He would considering it. He wouldn't consider it tainted because it's people who served on the wall, etc. So it's not tainted as
Fair enough.
such.
Yeah. True.
It's far enough from the wall that the taint wouldn't reach there, unless the people in there who are tainted start kicking off. He would see it as a place of criminals. People who have dishonored themselves. However, he may or may not say, we shouldn't go there. It's a very silly place. Yeah, but you did want to give a letter to the couriers. Somebody did anyway.
so it was.
The imperial couriers, the Mia.
Yeah. Do remember that now. Was it me?
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, I think it might be, but I think this was the obvious place to do it, but
Yeah. But I think he decided to do you might have decided to do the spell. I'm not sure.
I think it might have been further than the spell. I have a feeling it was for Ixuko.
Yeah.
Because the spell can only go so far.
Yeah.
So, I just can't remember right now what it was for. If we say that we passed through there, can I retcon and go, I handed over a letter when I remember what the fuck it was?
Yeah, absolutely.
If it comes up. Cool. Or somebody did. It might not have been me. It might have been somebody else. But
Might be
now you
Andy.
said it. Now it kind of makes sense. Could have been Andy.
No.
Instead, can we just fast travel and get to the cinnamon?
it is back.
Yeah.
Stop talking about it.
Apologies for that. Just to go and sort of
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
Actually, quick question, Andy. Was it you who wanted to send a letter through the Imperial Heralds, the Mia? Oh, because we weren't sure if it was you or if it was B. We think it might have been B, because you were going to stop at the.
I think
Yeah.
I've been talking about sending a letter to my parents,
B?
but I think B was also talking about it. I think B genuinely. I think B may have suggested it, and I've gone, oh, that's possibly a good idea. Maybe I should do that as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
I can't think of off the top of my head what I because it's been many moons since that came up. Uh, but it's one of those things that possibly because I'm forever sending letters and things like that anyway. So it's
Is
if we
that
say
something
that
Yeah.
we
so is that something we would post at the Watchtower of the West?
Yeah, you could do. That was the nearest. That place, basically, the major places could be. They would have either a Mia there or at least a box there for the Mia to collect when they're doing their
yeah.
rounds.
Does it not
So
cost you anything
we
to
could.
send?
I think so.
Mm,
I think it
a
does.
pittance.
We
It's
yeah, but
no,
like
it's basically you might
move.
want to give
You
the
know.
Mia a gift, but it is run by the Imperial Court. It's run by the Imperial families. So
So a
and the
man of
taxes go towards it already.
Takehiro's standing is not going to worry about it. It's going to happen, surely.
Yeah,
He would pay.
Just wondering whether to
yeah.
claim the expenses back. Um,
Wow.
Wow, eh?
we all
Uh,
know how the rich get richer. They don't spend they don't
that's
spend their
true.
money.
Penny pinching.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry. No. In all
Uh,
seriousness, I will draft up a letter to my parents. I'll have a think about it and contact you between sessions, Tom,
Yeah, absolutely fine.
because
Um,
um,
uh,
it has occurred to me that there is this vague hint that there might be some kind of revenge plot from my former betrothed
Oh,
and her new
yeah.
husband. And there might be some revenge there. But so I did when there was first drawings, I wondered could it be connected to that? But is it the six of it? It's always referenced to six. I don't think it is in the slightest. But it did occur to me that that could be possibly a connection. But I think bluntly, I think that's far too mundane a plot element compared to some of the other things that are going on. But I will write a letter to
that's fair.
to my parents.
just so you know, I
So
think
if you are, yeah. So I
you
would
know,
just say, are you considering spending more than one night at this watchtower?
No, not unless there's a reason to. Is it literally just a watchtower, or is there a community around the watchtower?
Oh, there's quite a community around there. There's say the two of the legions of the 38th Army are actually stationed there.
I guess it takes
So
it depends on how it takes
it,
Takehiro go over his foot wound, but
Well, that's already been healed
Oh,
magically.
yeah,
that
because
was
it's
dealt with straight away.
yeah.
oh,
I
okay.
can the magic. Yeah, usually it can take a little bit, but if we're out of combat or any stress or anything, I can just cast a spell and
Yeah,
it's concentration with no
yeah,
limit on the time, so I could just stay there until he's fully healed.
yeah. So there's basically the 47th and 48th legions of the 3rd Crab Army are there currently. So there's a good 2,000 troops there.
Do we think that it's rude to ask what they did wrong?
Oh, God, yeah.
Xiaofan says one night that we're eating dinner,
Mm.
and then she's like, "Do you guys think that it's rude to ask? We shouldn't
Can you
ask,
go to
right?"
can you move us to the larger map, please, Tom? The
Yeah.
chosen
Yep.
preferred one. I'm trying to figure out
Yes, I can
tactically why
indeed.
they're sat there.
So, as I say, there is no tactics. This is a dishonourable post. They are far from the front lines. Yeah, there's lots of criminals there. So, whether they themselves are criminals, or if their commanders are criminals and they're being punished because their commanders were dishonourable. There's various reasons why they would be there.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
The boss did something bad, so we're being punished for it.
Yeah.
You see, a paranoid person would
Tarring
say,
everybody by the
that all sounds like an excuse, and actually maybe there's they're placed there where if something happens that upsets the emperor that we do, then or actually I'm not sure who sends them there, the emperor or the Crab Clan, but they're quite
With the Crab
positioned
Clan.
quite well to take over the Boarlands.
That's true.
But where's
That's
the
true.
wall?
But
Where's the wall against the
the wall
Shadowland?
ends.
Is that this thing here?
Starts here. Yeah. So it starts here and goes all the way down. That's the Carpenter Wall. Yeah.
Arguably, then they're a
they're
tactical
basically
reserve for
using
that.
then they'll be using the mountains as the continuation of the wall, because the Shadowlands is to the southwest of the Empire.
Okay. I think
But no, this is known as a punishment station.
Okay. I think we want to spend as little time here as possible, and we want to cross over to the Fox Clan lands as soon as possible.
Okay.
Agreed.
We are going to pause at the edge of the Cinnamon Forest when you reach there midday the following day, after one night at the Watchtower of the West.
Okay.
And so next time we meet up, we're going to start going through the Cinnamon Forest again.
Okay.
Yay!
Because you had so much fun doing that last time.
Yeah, it was great. Loved it.
Well, we met the Otter Clan.
Yeah, and rat people and spirits and bandits, and it was very expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've got
It's
stabbed
the
by the
reasons
front
why
then.
people. Yeah. That's true,
It's
actually.
the best place we've been.
Yeah.
Safest place.
All those things that you met are the things that cause people to go around the forest most of the time.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Pansies.
Yeah. So, okay, folks, all done and dusted for another night.
Yep.
We shall see you whenever we're back together again. Hopefully, we'll get another session in before Christmas, but you never know. Life, the universe, and everything.
Yeah.
So until then,
And
say
technology.
goodbye.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Stop technology.